Email marketing is a great way to market your business and generate new leads. In fact, if you forced us to pick just one type of marketing, we'd pick email for a few reasons.
Number one, it's a surefire way to get in front of the people who want to actually hear from you.
Two, you actually own the data. The emails, you own them. Whereas the social media audience can go tomorrow if a platform dies, if the algorithm changes, if you get booted off fairly or unfairly.
Ooh. And three, you can actually do a ton of measuring and segmenting of your audience too.
But it can be daunting building and nurturing an email list. If you're a complete newbie to email marketing, or if you've maybe dabbled, you've maybe got started but not fully embraced it, then keep on watching.
We're going to show you just how easy it can be to get started and grow your list. We're going to show you the simplest and easiest and free software to help you build your email list. We're going to talk about how to craft emails that actually people want to read. We're going to cover how to get sales from your email list, and stick around to the very end because we're going to show you how to get people onto your list in the first place.
Sounds good, Pete. Let's do this.
Yeah. All right, let's jump right in. Step number one, the first thing you have to do is to pick an email service provider. This is where you're actually going to physically or virtually hold your list. And what we often call it, just to shorten that, is an ESP.
A popular one with small business owners is MailChimp. It's the leader in the market and it's been around forever. But to be honest, we're not huge fans of it. We find it a little bit clunky to use. It's not got the easiest user face to learn. And if you're new to email marketing, sometimes we can find it can almost be a barrier to just work out how to use MailChimp.
Another free option, which is quite popular in our Atomic community, is MailerLite. It's much simpler, cleaner, easier to use than MailChimp, and it has a free option too. So if you're hung up on which email service provider or ESP to choose and you want a free option, maybe MailerLite could be a good choice for you.
Personally, we've been doing email marketing for a while now, and we want systems that have a little bit more to them, that give us a bit more automation features, a bit more segmenting features. So if you're after that too, and you have a bit of a budget to put behind your email marketing, then check out ActiveCampaign or ConvertKit.
ConvertKit makes automations super easy and intuitive. It's really easy, really clean, and we love ConvertKit. ActiveCampaign, however, also has a CRM functionality, and to be honest, we are blown away by the amount of amazing features that it actually has. Both have their pros and cons, so definitely go check them out. We've linked to these below in the description so you can go have a look.
But don't let picking an ESP hold you back. You can always move ESPs if you feel like you've outgrown a platform or you want to change. We've moved a few times. More importantly, step two is deciding what to say. When it comes to what to say, people often think that an email newsletter should be professionally designed, it should have a ton of cool features, it should be overly long. And to be honest, we used to create emails like this too, and trust us, it took us forever.
And you know what? Even with all that effort, it just didn't work because it looked like marketing and sales. It smelled like marketing and sales. It was marketing and sales. And it just makes it really easy to ignore. Our good friend, Atomicon speaker, and all-round just amazing clever clugs, Anne Hanley, once said, "Don't forget about the letter part of newsletter." And what she meant by that is that even though email marketing is a one-to-many model of communication, you shouldn't forget that you're actually trying to just reach one person individually at a time. And that's how you should do your emails. You should write them as if you're writing to that one person, because when was the last time you wanted to reach out to a friend and you used the sales and marketing template to reach out? I mean, I did that to you last week. Other than that,
it's quite annoying.
Bye now.
This is an actual reply we get regularly from our emails. And it's because we write them like this. Like, we write them like we are writing to a person, and that's the tone we want you to aim for. So ditch the fancy template. You can include an image, you can include a GIF if you want, but generally our emails are like 99% text-based.
When it comes to what to say in the emails, there's two types of emails that you only need to send. The first is trust and brand building content, which is there to basically make your subscribers feel happier or smarter. And secondly, sales emails. So the type of emails that have call to actions to move that email subscriber onto the next part of your sales process, whether that's to book a call, click on a link, buy something, whatever that is. Maybe even book a webinar.
Both are important to send, but a top tip is don't try to kind of mix them because they're both doing separate jobs. And if we try to send like a value email and then a sales email together in one, it just kind of lessens the impact of them. Now, with both of these types of emails, we are trying to get our subscribers to take some kind of action. With the trust building ones, it could be to click on a link to read a blog or to watch a video or to reply to that email, or even maybe just to do what you're suggesting that they do in that email itself.
And with sales emails, it's generally actions like clicking through to buy something or booking a call or join a webinar, whatever you're trying to sell.
We keep a note of helpful ideas, of messages, of videos, of blogs, of this kind of thing that we want to send to our email list to inspire them and help them get to know us. And importantly, to build up that trust over time. So when the time does come when we send a sales email, they are already used to opening the emails, they are already interested in what we've got to say, and potentially they're interested in buying from us and working more with us.
Step 3 is deciding how frequently you're going to send emails to your audience. This is a fun topic, so I hope we don't scare everyone away here. Please don't click away. Because when people often ask us how often should they send their emails, it's always more than what they were thinking about doing. We hear so many objections to increasing this frequency of sending regular emails, like,
I hate receiving emails, so why should I send more emails? I don't have the time to do more emails. Everybody's email inboxes are full and clogged up, and why would I add to the world's clutter?
all kinds of excuses.
But here's the mindset that we want you to switch to. We want you to remember that yes, people do hate getting crappy emails. But people love getting great emails. They love getting great emails that inspire them, that give them new ideas, that just make them smile. And that's exactly what your emails are going to do.
The absolute minimum that you should be emailing your audience is once a week. Personally, we email our audience around 4 times a week, and our good friends and email marketing heroes, Robin Kennedy, email their audience every single day, and they encourage everybody else to as well. So ditch this idea and mindset that email marketing is spam and that you're going to annoy people by sending them more emails. Sending emails is about building trust, giving value, helping people, and actually creating that content that is worth sending, worth reading, and worth opening day after day. In reality, if you're sending an email every 2-3 weeks, every month, even every 2 months, people are going to forget about you pretty quickly. And you're not giving your business and your brand that chance to build up the trust over time.
If you are just getting started with email, then we would definitely recommend starting it at least weekly emails. And if you can do more, then great. What we do is we give our subscribers the option of going back down to weekly if they prefer, with just a little link at the bottom of the email. But to be honest, only a small percentage of our email subscribers do opt for that. Another reason we email more than weekly is that we do and we recommend about an 80-20% split on those value emails versus the sales emails, with the 80% going on the value emails. So let's say you email once a month. That's only a couple of times per year to actually sell via email. So don't underestimate your email marketing content strategy. It shouldn't be seen as a lower form of content or an afterthought form of content to say your blog or your podcast or whatever you're creating that's more public. Email content is just as powerful, if not more powerful, than the content that sits on your blog, the content that sits on your website or on your podcast. So if you want to do it well, then you need to put effort into it.
Step 4, we need to build that list.
I wouldn't know where you're going with that one.
I know. There's a few ways that you can build your email list. Firstly, and the easiest way, is to simply rebrand your newsletter. Give it a name, give it a title, so that it's actually communicating inherently that there's value in your emails. And that it's not just going to be some crappy, spammy newsletter. For example, our newsletter is called The Revolution. And you can go sign up for that There's a link in the description. When you click on the link, as you can see that this Revolution email newsletter is for the go-getting small and mighty entrepreneurs. Sign up to get regular actionable sales and marketing advice delivered straight to your inbox, designed to help you bring in more sales without hustling your face into the ground. Always fun, created to push you further, and hey, it's free. So yeah, you should totally go subscribe to that.
The second way to build your list is to create what is called a lead magnet. A lead magnet is a valuable piece of content that you give away for free in exchange for an email address. It could be a PDF, it could be a webinar, it could be an ebook, it could be a template, it could be a challenge. There's loads of different ones, and here's our best advice on this. Again, don't overthink it. In the past, we've created super long ebooks that are value packed, they have tons of information in them, and they're often outperformed by the simpler ones.
For example, our entrepreneur's sales proposal template is one of our most popular lead magnets. And the funny thing is, it only took us about an hour to create because we actually had that sales proposal that we used and we just turned it into a template. But although it was simple to make and quick, the value that it offers is tremendous, and it solves a very specific pain point for people. So think about for yourself, what simple, quick to create, but high value piece of content can you quickly turn into a lead magnet for yourself that solves a specific pain point for your audience?
And that last bit is really important. It needs to be for your audience, and it needs to call out your audience. It's not about getting as many people as possible onto your list. It's about getting the right people onto your list.
We've got a ton of advice on lead magnets and how to create them quickly, what tools to use, how to promote them, how to use them, all this kind of stuff on our channel already. So if you want to know a bit more, then have a little browse. We've put a link in the description below to a playlist all about lead magnets.
Or if you have a specific question about getting started with email marketing or doing email marketing better, then please drop those questions in the comments. We can either jump into the comments and answer them right there and then, or we can do another video all about it. And if this video has been useful, we'd really love you to give it a thumbs up as well.
We create videos like this each week, so if you like our faces, then hit that subscribe button.
I've been Andrew.
I've been Pete.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.